Hey everybody, it's Sadie from Hip in Detroit. I am hanging out outside the Trumbull with my friend Navarro. You guys might know him from the Suicide Machines.
It's my second home.
Second home. The first question I want to ask is, you do book a lot of shows at smaller places like this.
Yes.
You've been kind of known for doing that.
Yes.
Why?
Because a place like this is safe. And what I mean by safe is there's no security to fuck with you. There's no jocks to fuck with you. You can be gay. You can be straight. You can be a man dressed as a woman. You can be a woman dressed as a man here. You can be black, white. It doesn't matter. This is like this is our refuge from shitty assholes. So that's why I like this. Like this.
And
people respect each other.
Oh, and I love the Trumbull. We were hanging out. I love that you can drink. I love that you can talk to people. Like you said, you can just be yourself.
Yeah, that's the whole fucking. That's one of the hardest things to do in life is be yourself. And this is that.
And I got here at 8:30 tonight, and the place was already packed. The lineup tonight was Snafu and Hellmouth.
It was Germination from Muskegon.
Okay.
Awesome. It's kind of like disco punk.
Okay.
Kind of like crusty. It's like crass. It runs a lot of crass, but like disco.
I'm gonna have to check that out tonight.
Very good. Yes, it's Snafu. And Disaster Strikes from Boston. We're on Alternative Tentacles. Good political hardcore. Opposition Rising, also from Boston, who are may have known from Mouth Soon Shut, Toxic Narcotic, Political Crust. Not that they would ever want to get a label in there because they don't believe in labels and neither do I. So, and Hellmouth and guys from the Suicide Machines, we've been itching to play something all summer, and it just so happens this is what we're playing tonight because we feel like if you play a big show advertises the Suicide Machines, you get a lot of pros, so to speak.
I kind of saw that at DIY this year.
Yeah, and that's not really.
And it was really fun. Don't get me wrong; it was a great show. It was a good time.
The machines are all different. The machines are all inclusive of everybody. We don't hate on anybody, but we would like folks to be able to come to a show and not have to worry about people who aren't like-minded, sort of, so to speak. So I wanted to play here this evening. So
it was like on a whim, though. You just decided it this week.
No.
No.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Originally,
he had secret plans all
originally
along.
The Rebel Spies were supposed to play it, and they had to cancel. And Ryan was going to be here. And at that time, we're like, dude, let's do a machine show. And I was like, yeah. And then they canceled. Like, oh. And then last week, I was like, what do you think? Should we just do it? And I was like, yeah, even though Tony's wedding is tomorrow in Cleveland, and we got to drive tonight, let's do
Tony's
this.
wedding is tomorrow?
Yeah, in Cleveland.
Oh
so,
my God, congratulations,
that being said,
Tony.
we're like, let's fucking, who cares? Let's just rage tonight. And they're like, we'll just carry it on until tomorrow.
That is awesome.
So we are playing, it's sort of last minute, because we really didn't know if we were going to do it. And then about 4 or 5 days ago, everyone was like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it.
And this is kind of a stupid question, but did you really think that you would be playing with the Suicide Machine stuff? I mean, in, what, 1996? 1991 is when this started, right?
Yeah.
And, like, when did Destruction by Definition come out? Was that 94 or 96?
96.
Okay. Did you really think that you would still be doing this?
Yes, because I'm a punk. And I think I'm doing machines in particular.
No?
Yeah, this is who I am. And you have 6 kids and a job. Like, how do you do this? And, like, there are cops behind this beer. You know, it just became a situation of, this is what I do. This is who I am.
Going to shows. I mean, you still go to shows for fun.
Yes, when I have a moment.
Right.
In my fucking insane life, yes, I do. But you know what? Like, first and foremost, like, this is where I am. Like, I'm not gonna quit it. My kids know me. I think Dad's music sucks, and I think I'm crazy.
Are you? I was actually going to ask you that. Like,
they like some ska on the Ramones. Besides that, they're like, Dad's nuts and his music's horrible. You know what I mean? And that's cool because my music sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but she likes some.
Do they like One Direction or something?
Oh God, yes, dude.
They really do.
My daughter Vivian is so in love with one of the dudes from
This is
One
my
Direction.
biggest fear. If you have kids, they'll be like the opposite.
And that's okay.
Because they can't be like Dad.
No, you gotta let them do what they want to do.
No, I know that.
I let kids do what they want to do. I mean, I would never push anything that I have on them unless they're stuck in a bad situation where I feel like I can really serve somebody. I would never push them. They want to like that crap. That fucking shitty ass garbage, that's fine. You know what I mean? But no, they're impressive kids, man. They think for themselves. So.
What do they say when they come to one of your shows?
They don't anymore because there was a huge fight at one of the machine shows in the Majestic, and after that it became the fight was involving Jason Walker, as a matter of fact, and Amato, and a few other people that spilled onto the stage. And my wife was like, okay, well, maybe we're in a big place, so I'll take the kids. She almost brought him here tonight.
Really?
Yeah, there was talk of it, and two of my kids have bronchitis really bad. My son Cash is on breathing treatments.
Oh, no.
So she's like, there's no fucking way.
And what are their ages?
They go from 3 to 14.
3 to 14.
So that being said, yes, if you're a punk, you never stop.
You never stop.
It doesn't, nothing matters. If anything, it makes me appreciate and understand and love my kids even more and want to let them be themselves.
I wish my parents would have done that for me. We had a lot of fights about that pink hair back in the day.
You know what? I was out of control, so
Me
my
too.
parents couldn't say shit to me. Even, they were worse than I was, to be honest with you. So. That being said, welcome.
Are you guys going to do Black Christmas this year? I've heard like ripplings that it's probably going to happen.
We weren't going to do it. I feel like it's now its own entity.
It is its own entity, but it is the best event of the year.
Yeah, I know. Well, we thought about just playing in the bar instead of like anywhere else.
That would be crazy, and they would ruin the place.
Yeah, I know. So I don't want to ruin the place, but I kind of want it to be fun.
Break Anchor a few years ago in that tiny room was amazing.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I'll tell you this much: we're trying to make it the world's greatest Michigan show.
Like that.
That is kind of the plan between Rich and Ramona right now and Sarah. We're trying to make it like the Michigan show.
And it is.
And I'm not talking about Kid Rock. I'm talking
Good. The bands that we appreciate. So the guys now that are in the machines are Rich, and Rich is in A-Gang.
Bastardess.
Bastardess, yes. We have Ryan, and Ryan's been doing stuff with Rebel Spies. And then Justin does Hellmouth with you guys.
Yep.
So, and then you have Break Anchor.
Yeah,
so there's all these sort of side projects that have went out.
We all got bands.
I know, but I want to plug them because they're all great bands. Like,
a good scene is incestuous.
I very much agree.
Because you would not come up with interesting, new, and fun music or different ways to play genres.
So, I don't know. We're huge fans. We want you to keep doing what you're doing.
I'm a fan too.
You will always be our, I don't know. You will always be my Detroit band. Like, and,
you know we got you. We got you guys.
We love you guys. So thanks for talking to us. We're looking forward to Black Christmas. And keep doing what you're doing because you're one of the only people that can still bring a bunch of kids out to a show. And they're kids. I mean, we're talking
Half
about...
this crowd is kids, man. It's
they're
kind of
young
weird,
people.
man.
And this is my dream. Like, this is why we do this.
Matt came up from Flint and was like, who are these people?
No, I know. Bobby Rupel's here. And Bobby's like, what is this?
Yeah, I know, man. Like, half of these kids I've never seen before. Like,
same here.
This is a whole new crop of, like, kids. It's
Which
crazy.
makes me
They
feel
weren't here
really
last
good.
year.
No, it makes me feel really good.
And that's okay. But they're here now, and it's like, it was weird seeing, like, half faces. I had no idea who they were. It's cool.
Awesome. Well, thanks,
That's the way
Jay.
it should be done, folks. No, pleasure, guys. Pleasure.
Looking forward to seeing you tonight. Hip in Detroit. Suicide Machines.